Quarantine, the problem. Introducing Team Medalliaz with the solution, an innovation that will change the course of history.
Due to COVID-19, there's an ever-increasing lack of meaningful relationships and connections being developed because of the lack of shared physical space for college students. Due to COVID-19, there's an ever-increasing lack of meaningful relationships and connections being developed because of the lack of shared physical space for college students.
During these uncertain times, it is important for us to not only maintain current relationships, but also reach out and develop new ones. To combat the social restrictions that have been placed upon us due to COVID, Team Medalliaz offers the following solution: a social calendar that may be used to promote relationship development. The social calendar would consist of 3 parts, although we strongly encourage students to continue to utilize this resource after they have completed the sections. The primary goal of said calendar is to foster relationships and decrease feelings of isolation as we do our part to prevent the spread of COVID.
A social calendar is something concrete anyone can use to connect with people and friends, particularly college students. It promotes social interactions on a regular basis, and the calendar is easily added to your Google Calendar, a platform that many students use to keep track of their schedules. This makes connecting with others easier, taking out some of the stress of scheduling.
A social calendar sounds great, but it needs someone to step up and set up the calendar with the person or people that they're going to be following the calendar with. One way we can encourage a lot of people to do this would be hosting some kind of hypothetical event and call it the Acts 2 College Network Leadership Conference, hypothetically, where we spread the idea to many people who can implement it with their friend groups, their church groups, or incoming freshman outreach groups. And we could also spread the idea on social media. One way we can help foster it further would be providing different ideas for getting to know people weekly.
Some possible challenges our group faced were there were already so many social media platforms out there, so students may not want another thing to be tacked on to what they already have. Another thing as well is the skepticism. Will this even work? And lastly, another thing is, even though this calendar will help with initiating these meetings, it takes initiating getting this calendar in the first place. But as Team Medalliaz, we are here to help. Yay!
Yay!
Yay!